Welcome back to another edition here of let's get this quickly going back here. So just pretty much build up show. We're bringing up to West Ham and Wolves live from Molyneux, 8:15 kickoff. So just under an hour's time from now. Big game tonight for. Okay, Wolves want to finish off the season strong, try and get top half. Okay, it's a bit late for push for Europe from now, but they're going to have to. Everything. Even Palace played giving everything the game now. Unfortunately, we're going to win a 1-0. Just Rodriguez scored, but. Look, it's up for us in our own business tonight. We win, we get top 4 again with 8 games left. That's a huge boost, especially after the devastating news today of Declan Rice being injured. And we're going to move to that. Now, team news has just been released. Fabianski in goals. I mean, that is certain that, besides injuries, he is our goalkeeper. So absolutely no bother with that. Masuaku, the big news returns. We've had big news coming out, big news coming in. Masuaku returns to the starting lineup for the first time since around October. And to be honest, that's a big boost, I think. In certain games where we do go 5 at the back, we don't really have a plan B. And in games even where we're 4 at the back, he's a good option, like the game against Arsenal, to come on and provide a bit of depth and a bit of width in the team. And he's going to cause a lot of problems going forward. Defensively, he has flaws that might catch, the defense out, but he's a very important player and a skillful player. He has something extra. And, I'd be very interested for Benrahma if he can come on towards the end of the game, because he's link-up player Benrahma, if they're both still on, could be very interesting down that left-hand side of the pitch. So we're looking forward to see that. I mean, Masuaku excelled well in the 5 at the back system in the 4-0 win against Wolves earlier on in the season. So looking forward to that. Back 3 beside him is left centre back Creswell. Look, I think he's well suited in the left centre back role. He still has a license to drive forward. With having cover back there, he's got the defensive cover with Masuaku. And then again, if he stays back, Masuaku can drive forward and Creswell will be there. So I think that's a really good setup for what options we have. Diop, shaky moments, especially in the game against Arsenal. If you wonder who the players like Bona back there, would maybe things have been a bit different. But overall, I think Diop is a fast player that, some stuff Dawson doesn't have. The Diop has pace. He's the attributes in the air as well with Dawson, and he provides a big threat for us. And, we just need more game time with him and see what he can do. Everyone's has bad games, everyone's has good games. Overall, I think he's done okay for us, and he'd want to be able to cement a place in the starting 11 going forward, and want to test to get back into the starting lineup when he returns. So looking forward to see him prove a point again today. Of course, we were speaking there alongside Dawson in the back 3. Dawson, again, not the fastest centre half, but he offers a big threat in the air. He's worked and he's passing, as we spoke in the preview, playing out from the back, and just no sloppy moments. He's got guys coming in since January now. It's his 4th month. He's coming in playing the Premier League with us, and he looks like, obviously he's been playing for a long time, but he looks like he's been a top player, considering what Watford fans are saying. He's after coming in and being one of the top centre backs in the league this season. And to be honest, I think he, partially not included in the England squad. Maybe not for the Euros, maybe not even starting for England in the qualifiers, but in the squad. If you look at players like Eric Dyer and stuff that were in there. And then we go to the midfield. Right wing back, Vladimir Koufal. Koufal, brilliant. Look, not saying as good as Souček, but Koufal did a really good 2 games he played in the qualifiers for the World Cup with Czech Republic. Did well, lost the last game 1-0 to Wales, but overall did really well. And he's a no nonsense defender, good assists, he can get getting forward, and I don't worry with him back there. So hopefully he'll have good link up play with who will come on to the minute, Lingard, because in midfield, the big talking point, of course, Noble and Souček. We were hoping to see Declan Rice in the lineup, as usual, but of course he's injured. We're hoping to see Conor Coventry in there, not including the squad. Lanzini, not including the squad, is injured. And then you're looking at who else comes in there. So look, I think the most sensible thing, and before anyone gets in Moyes is back, I personally think Noble is the right call tonight. Honestly, okay, we could have gone a bit more attacking, but look, Moyes is the experienced manager here. Moyes, he knows his mistakes this season, and against the Wolves team, who I know they are missing Moutinho this evening, but look, we don't want to go overrun in midfield, and Noble hasn't got the legs anymore, but he's got the experience, and he's still a fresh professional footballer. He's, he'll give him a game. Wolves' midfield isn't the fastest, it isn't the most best in the world, and with Souček alongside him, it'll be interesting to see what he does. The only worry I've got is if Souček does drive forward, Noble mightn't have the pace to get back, which means we're relying on. If we don't have one CDM there, so we might go overrun the midfield. But look, Noble, we have to trust him. He's done it for the last 16 years or so for West Ham. He's Mr. West Ham. We got to love our leader and love our club captain, really. Hopefully I get a penalty this evening and scores. Not that I said I'd probably get a penalty and miss, because I've never seen him miss a penalty. But hopefully that goes well. And, Souček, brilliant international break. 3 goals in the game against Estonia, was it? That 6-2 win. He scores goals, he defends. He's a brilliant player and one of the top players and signings in the Premier League this season. On to the next player now. Well, 3 up top, Fornals on the left-hand side. I think West Ham fans can gladly appreciate his return to starting squad, really, but then mainly the starting 11, because we missed him against Arsenal. We missed him in plenty of other games, including the United game and stuff. So as well, decision making costs him maybe sometimes, which isn't always helpful. But overall, he's defending, tracking back. We've already got Masuaku this evening tracking back. With Creswell in the back 3, we can always revert to Fornals if we're stuck towards the game, bring him back. That's the only thing I would say about why would he not Sami Benrahma over Fornals in this game, because I think Benrahma needs a bit of a few running games, to get himself going. And the fact that we're already covered defensively this evening, I feel like it's too much of a defensive lineup. That's all I will say. But overall, I think that, Fornals is offered a good track going forward. And, he scored a lot of goals for us this season, and important ones as well. So let's see how that goes. And then in the 10 role, not 10 roles, more like a drifted right mid this evening, Jesse Lingard. Look, he's played brilliant for us so far, hasn't he? He's one of the West Ham's top players in the recent few weeks, and he's one of the most goal involvements for us. He creates a lot, he adds an extra spark, and I don't, again, like Koufal, I don't fear when we have him in our team. I don't feel like we're going to lose. Which is a really big positive impact for us. And then, of course, Mikel Antonio up top. Let's hope he doesn't get injured. God forbid, if he did get injured, we would be screwed. But, he's got many goals for us this season. And, it just shows his goals per game, goal expected per game ratio. If he played a lot more, then he'd be up there. I reckon he's very underrated, just doesn't get the best time with injuries. But, look, saying that, we got Bona and Yarmolenko coming back in next week or two. Rice, look, he's out for a month, which is nearly the whole season left. But he could be back for the final 2-3 games this season. It's only a tear. It'll heal itself. It's not going to be life-changing, hopefully not career-ending. It won't even be season-ending. If we can get him back for like the last 2 at least, like the West Brom Southampton game this season, if we got him back even for that, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Let me just say that. Palace have a chance there. Let's have a look. Palace, come on, not knowing that. But anyway, that's the team news. We're back. Sorry about that. We are back again. All right. So yeah, look, it's a really interesting game. We've got at the bottom there, we got our subs then, Bowen, Benrahma, as we were saying, on the Biku. Hopefully he could make an impact. Fredericks can make a defensive or an attacking impact. Other than that, we're very light on the bench indeed. But hopefully we can give it a game, give it a go. Of course, though, that Rice news is huge. I think he's the most important player. I think he's a huge asset. I think Rice, there's all important, but him, Suchek, and I'd probably say Lingard / Kufal are probably some of the most important players at the moment. And losing Rice is a huge blow. Our captain, player that hasn't missed a game in over 2 years for the club. It's a big blow. But look, we've done okay with injuries this season. We haven't done as bad as other seasons and compared to other clubs. And now we just have to see where we're made of. Look, like Lingard came in, he's doing a lot recent weeks. We need other players to step up. Now Rice has been not carrying us, but has played a big role in us this season. And now it's time for other players to step up, I think. Now we look at the West Ham team there. Let's quickly have a look at the Wolves team, and we'll go for share screen on this really quickly. So let's go share screen.
Pure reaction. You've got to make a decision. Foot or hand. Goes with the foot. Gets it wide. He feels like he's done his job.
Is the screen sharing? There it is. All right, it's sharing right now. So let's go on Twitter and let's go to the Wolves starting 11 this evening. So I saw before the game they're missing 3 players. Johnny is out, their left wing back, which he's a key player for them. He's they haven't really got any other left backs. Mark Hall is out injured as well. They've got João Moutinho's out, I think, which he's a real key player and he can get good goals on his day for them. Watch those long shots and that. And we're missing a midfielder, so they're missing midfielder as well to balance it out a bit. And of course Raul Jimenez is still out, and as far as I'm aware, they are still missing someone else as well. Willy Bolly tested positive for COVID-19, so they are missing their fair share of players, to be fair, as well. Now this thing just got to wait for it to load because it's not really loading, is it? Big game. Of course, Wolves 4-0 their first fixture in the London Stadium back in, I'm going to say, end of September right now, but it's different circumstances, really. I think Wolves haven't got exactly. Wolves were just all over the place there this season, weren't they? And they've had some bad patches this season, but they've also had some good games and they'll give it to you. They'll make it tough for you. They're a tough side to break down. They've got some good attacking threats. And at the end of the day, it's one game of football and it can happen. There we go. The West Ham lineup there. Matthew Backer returns, but Declan Rice misses out through injury. And there's the Wolves lineup. So, of course, Patricio had a concussion before the international break against Liverpool. Thank God he's back. Look, okay, he's in opposition tonight, but look, he's opposition for one game tonight. We can't wish bad things to Patricio. He's a really good goalkeeper and rarely makes mistakes. So he'll be a good player in difference even. Now, unless they switch to wing backs in game, which I doubt they will, they've gone with a back 4, which is interesting for Wolves because they're more suited, as far as I'm aware, into a back 3. So how maybe would that influence our game this evening? Now we've got Ait Nouri, who I haven't really heard much about him. I've heard of him, but I don't know how much good or bad he is. He starts in left back for Wolves this evening with the new signing this season, Nelson Semedo, and right back. Now I remember Nelson Semedo in the earlier game of the season, and I was like, Pablo Fornal, he had him on toast that game. Semedo just all over the place, and I think he gave away plenty. No, he didn't give away plenty. He gave away just some stupid goals, and I don't think that Wolves fans have got, had like higher expectations from him so far. He's not that great. I think we could really target him despite coming from Barcelona. Two centre halves, Cody and Saiss, very slow. Cody's their captain, so he's a leader back there. He's good in the air. He scored a goal against Man City from a free kick, so we have to watch out for them earlier on in the season. And he's a good aerial threat. Romain Saiss, I think Antonio could bully him. I think, Saiss came from the midfield area. The Moroccan international, he's very a versatile midfielder / defender. But look, it's not his natural position, and he's very dodgy back there. So, with the back 2 instead of a back 3, it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. Then Donker then into midfield with Neves. Neves, very good player. Got to watch him when he's there. Then Donker is a decent player. I remember we were looking for him before, but I just don't think, again, he's a centre back / CDM. He's not very. He's a versatile player, but he's not insane. So that'll be an interesting partnership tonight. The midfield battle to win, especially with Rice and Moutinho's absence, respectively. Now, this is the attack of dreams as far as Wolves fans are concerned, considering what they could have had this evening. Pedro Neto comes into left wing. Neto, what can we say about him? He's had a really good impact at Wolves. Hasn't been consistent as he would have liked this season. However, he's when he's on form, he can be a really good threat, and he's only young. He's going to be upcoming to potentially be a very good key asset for Wolves in the future. And, we're going to have to watch him this season with Vladimir Koufal. But no better man to watch him. Koufal has pocketed many players this season. So that'll be interesting. Adama Traore, we all look at him and say he's a pace merchant. End product does lack him. But look, again, he can turn on any day he wants. Hasn't got a goal at contribution, I think, in a season and a half now or something. So a bit worrying as far as Wolves fans are concerned. But again, all it takes is one chance, one game, could turn onto form. And he'll give you a run for your money. So Crezdal and Masuaku will have a tough line this evening, and partly why I think Masuaku's been rushed back in to deal with a player like the Spaniard. And then if they do play set up like this, we go back to this Daniel Podence. He's the Portuguese international, signed from Olympiacos or someone. Hasn't been playing much recently due to injury and all that and COVID, but I think he's a very good player. He can also play out wide, and he can definitely try, chance the West Ham defence this evening. He's well able to set up things. He'd probably be on the two centre halves, Diop, Cresswell, and Dawson. And he's a dangerous player on his day. I really rate him, one of Wolves' best attackers. And then William Jose, which we're worried about, signed on loan from Real Sociedad in the January transfer window. Wolves fans haven't taken him yet. We're lucky Raul Jimenez is out through injury still, but I think that William Jose might score his first goal against us tonight, which would be worrying, but let's hope he doesn't. But he hasn't exactly lived up to expectations so far. So hopefully our centre halves will pocket him. Key thing as well, normally we're the team with a poor bench as well. Wolves this evening, Kijana Hoover is a defender, so I wouldn't worry about him. Of course, Ruddy's the goalkeeper. Fabio Silva, decent, but hasn't really done anything yet for them. Morgan Gibbs White midfielder's okay. Vitinha, I've heard, is very good, so that'll be interesting. Richard, I don't know who he is. Killman's just a defender, so not great. And then the Matusawi, is it, Morales and all them, I just don't know who they are. But look, they could spring into life. So that'll be a really interesting battle there. Looking at the team news there, well, the news in general from Wolves' team sheets. So they go Wolves host West Ham, modelling the 30th out in the Premier League 2021 Premier League campaign. 2020-2021 campaign. Head coach Nuno Espirito Santo makes 3 changes inside the fell to 1 defeat to Liverpool in the side's most recent outbreak before the international break. Ike Niori, Leonardo Donker and Daniel Podence come into the starting lineup. So, look, when we saw Wolves against Liverpool, they gave them a tough game. Liverpool weren't really great on form. Wolves were let into the game a bit, but you can only do what's in front of you, and Wolves were definitely a dangerous prospect in that game. We can't let the wingers, the midfield, there's a lot to watch out today. So that will be interesting to see how we go. Creativity, we've got enough attackers out there, so hopefully that won't be an issue today. However, as said already, we'll just stop sharing screen quickly. I'm just a bit worried how all is going to end up going. In terms of our attack, we've got the 3 up top. We've just got 2 midfielders sitting there then as well. What I would eventually do, I would still bring Masuaku off after about 60, 70 minutes, especially how things are going. But I'd love to bring Benrahma on while Masuaku's on if we could. I don't think it will. I think it would actually be Benrahma on for Masuaku about the 16th minute. And then he'd probably bring on Bowen on, probably before match. Bring Benrahma on the 80th minute, I reckon. Bowen on at for Fornals or something, I would say, towards the end. Hopefully Adebiku gets a chance as well. Let me know down below what do you think about that. Let's just go on Twitter and social solid quickly while we wait. We'll be not ending this short preview or anything like that, but in a few minutes. I think that the formation this evening it's not a defensive one, it's more of an attacking one. And it's for the right reason. I think what we can do with Rice this evening, the best we can do. It really is, to be honest. So Everton, of course, winning right now. 1-0 to Palace, less than 10 minutes to go was added time in that game. Everton should hold out. Pity about it because I think Everton, if we can finish above them, we'll get at least top 7. they'll be our key rivals, and we'll play them again this season. If we can get at least a point off them, preferably 3, it'll be huge for us. They're a dangerous team, but I don't think they're consistent enough. They've one win, I think, and that was against Southampton at home since the turn of 2021. So they are a very inconsistent team. Richarlison only made it 2 there. But anyway, Chelsea slipped up this weekend, so again, we can go in top 4. If we draw, we can get a point behind them, and 5th again, we can go to, we're 7th now, of course, after Spurs didn't win yesterday, but they did draw, so it's another point gain for them. And then Liverpool beating Arsenal 3-0 away from home, big result for them. So, look, overall, I think it's a big opportunity for us. We're not losing out too much this evening because of other results, but we can't keep relying on teams and then missing up. Let's go out and give it a good performance tonight. Let's show Declan Rice what we need to do and see what happens after that. Declan Rice just tweeted there, rehab has started. God, I'm missing the game tonight. Overwhelmed by all the support, but I'll be back in no time. Come on, the boys. So, you can see there about that. So, Adama, 0 goal contribution so far this season. Bayer Housenham scoring tonight, says Ollie on Twitter. That is a very good point. Even that Willian and Joseph fella has been poor for Wolves so far, hasn't scored a goal. On comes West Ham. Let's see what happens. Let's just have a little read of the comments, I suppose, for the West Ham team tonight by some people in the comment section. So yeah, at least look, we're missing Rice, but at least Masuaku comes into the lineup. So look, here's a comment about Noble's plan. I hope he doesn't get criticism, even if he doesn't play well or the team doesn't go the way it should go tonight, because it's tough without Rice, and we haven't got a lot of options in there. So the amount of comments abusing Noble for being selected in the starting lineup is madness. Not his fault. Rice has been injured and he's been selected to start in his absence. The same people criticising that will be the same people who reminisce about how good he was when he retires. And some other replies, we haven't scored a goal with him in the pitch this season. He's not declaring really quality anymore. Why not give one of our highly rated new players a chance? And and someone says there, Moyes knows best. So Moyes has got us this far with the dense squad we've had this season. Loved the Fulham fan the other day. Great football knowledge. Yeah, it was Killian, man, wasn't it? So we got to trust Moyes this evening. Plus of a chance. Oh, how big of a result are you if Everton drop points as well? Someone says here, at what point will Moyes accept that we are useless with Noble in the team? Let's be objective and take the legend lenses off. He is now awful, adds nothing, and the statistics back up. If Noble is the answer, we are screwed. As much as that, I would agree with that. It's also more of a question, an answer, I'd say. We can't just forget he's a legend. He is a legend. You can't just say, thanks for your time, it's time to forget about you. No, he doesn't deserve that disrespect. He does have something. He has experience. It isn't all about pace these days. All right, it makes a big impact in the team, but he'd break up the play. We saw him in the cup game against United. We lost 1-0, but we got extra time, and he helped. He broke up the play well. He defended well, and when we've seen Noble mainly this season, we've seen him in a flat midfield 3 or more, playing in a number 10 role. Him and Souček. That's a chance in mind. Him and Souček, might have a decent partnership this evening, dare I say. So, we can't forget about the good performances Noble has had for us and see how it goes. Moyes hasn't got much options this evening. See what else there is here. The only thing, as I said, I will say, with the back 5 and then Fornals for more defensive cover, is that needed? I'm not sure. And again, look, it's huge if we get a result this evening, but if we don't, it literally means... Okay, it means something, but it doesn't. There's still so many games left. You're not going to expect to win every single game. Just because we're higher than them doesn't mean we're going to win every game. Chelsea lost to West Brom. Gee, their season's over. No, all right, Chelsea or Chelsea, we're West Ham, but you know, I take every game as it goes. It's going to be a long season. There's still 7-8 games or so left this season. Why not in this final run and see what happens? But yeah, Wolves are missing a few players as well. People are saying about still 2 keepers on the bench. Why not put young Coventry in there? And this one can't get my head around that at all. Same as if he was John. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't see why he was has a chance. 1-1, Batshuayi Palace. 5 minutes left. Is he onside? I think he's on. Yeah. Within a couple of minutes of coming on, and that is a huge goal regarding not just Everton but West Ham and the teams around them in the race for Europe this season.
Huge blow to Everton in their push. Palace have been coming more and more into it in the last 15
Yeah, Palace are all over Everton last 5-10 minutes or so. Just on, I think. Good ball past Olsen. Good goal.
Talked about getting out his feet moments earlier. Does do this time. Olsen coming way out his goal. There's no need to go that far out. Once you go that far out, you cut down your reaction times.
Yeah, Noble's pace will be a big issue tonight, but let's see what happens. Now, if that can stay the way it says, how big of a result will that be? Let's get that Premier League table up as things stand. Let's get the share screen on once again quickly there.
It's a game selected by Roy Hodgson, has at least made an impact from the bench, having only scored one previous Premier League goal in this loan spell, which turned out to be a consolation goal in injury time in defeat by West Ham. But this goal could be of altogether more significance. It was the last throw of the dice from Roy Hodgson, wasn't he, in this game? Sometimes, well, the dice pays off for you. Massively this time for Crystal Palace.
Could they get a winner? Imagine is there going to be a winner in this game yet? Who knows? But that is a big goal there. You know, results really are going our way this season. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison with the shot. Good save by Chris, to be fair.
His saves and one. Crystal Palace a point today. They hold out. Charles have won this on his arm for Everton. It's not a well hit shot, but it's a well directed one.
Yeah, look at that. I think West Ham the top out of them this season. I've said it. Even Chelsea to put an actual all-round solid season, I think. So let's quickly load on because I'm doing share screen on the internet right now, so it's taking up a lot of internet. But you know, there it is. So Premier League table as things stand. We dropped down to 7th on goal difference this season. This weekend. Still only after Chelsea's defeat to West Brom, 2 points behind the West London club, and we can go back to being the best club in London again if we win. So as things stand, this is how results would put us. You know, everyone would stay 2 points behind us in 8th place with 9 games remaining. Both have a game in hand. So that means we'd stay 7th no matter what tonight. Now, we draw tonight. This is be a we drew 0-0, yeah? And I think it's a very, very likely outcome there. You know, it doesn't really do much for Wolves. They'll stay mid-table now for a place or two. We'd go back up to 5th. And you know what? We'd only be 1 point behind Chelsea. Look, we asked to be out after all these tough run of games to be up there. And as much as it wouldn't be a great result, we would still be up there. Like, you know, beat Chelsea or maybe beat Chelsea and draw against Leicester or something. We'd be in the top 4, a matter of fact. So we're still up there. You know, we win. We're 5 points ahead of 8th place for Everton with 8 games left. That could be huge. especially with Everton dropping points here. And then with a defeat, which would be an absolute disaster. I would say we lost 2-0 away tonight. This is where we would be put. We'd still be 7, 2 points behind, 2 points ahead of 8th place Everton and 2 points behind Chelsea, which would mean huge pressure on the Leicester game at home at the weekend. So we're at the added time here in Goodison Park. So 4 minutes left of the 90.
Additional time. 4 anxious minutes for Everton. And giving away their lead. One today. Here's Gabani.
Can Everton get Leo in it? Come on, West Ham. Come on. Andy Camerons. But yeah, really hope now. Let's not getting these back. Let's get behind him, our captain, our leader of the team, and let's see can he get us a result this evening because he could shock us. He has good games as well as bad games. Chance Trevor Nader towards the end. Defended by Palace. No little mini live watch along for the rest of this second half of the game. Probably will be Everton 1, Palace 1, but we'll see. Ooh, it's interesting one morning in the end. The Teta for Palace nearly got a late winner. On there.
All these attacking options, breaking them up. You leave yourself up when you do equalise. There's Richarlison. Sigurdsson.
So yeah, really, really big game. We'll be ending this in a few minutes just to take a break. Well, we'll be taking a break at about, say, 5 to after this game. We'll be back then about 10 past or so for the, not just the build up, but the live watch along. So fingers crossed we can get us a lot. A draw would be back. Wouldn't be back if we played poor or we're just up against a really good side. But we've no reason why we can't go out and win this. Done really well against teams outside the top 6 this season. Anyways, Zaha runs forward for Palace. Ball in behind for Matista. No, it's Batshuayi. Pass from Zaha. Schlupp. Davies as well cleared away. Last minute of injury time. This game in Goodison Park. Everton driving forward now. 3 out for Everton.
Keane. Godfrey.
Blocked there by Palace. Yeah, this is a big one. And this is another team. It's another team that we've beaten this season at home. Okay, of course, we drew away, poor results, but we beat them at home. And that's going to go a long way, I think, with us this season. You know, beating teams, other teams aren't. I remember Everton have a tougher run than us. They still have City to play, Arsenal to play, Villa twice to play, I think. Of course, they have that game in hand, but I think they might have still, you know, they still got some tough games in there. There it is, all over. Everton 1, Palace 1. That is a big, big result in the race for Europe.
And an inspired substitution from Roy Hodgson, the Crystal Palace manager. Michy Batshuayi, who's complained of a lack of trust in his club, was entrusted from the bench.
All right, so we're going to a little break for a few minutes. We'll be back in literally 5 past 10 past 8 or so before the match. I hope you enjoyed the pre-up and we will be ready then. See you then.
difficult player for us to sign.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we go. Boys walk down from the steps. Very just now we play.
As far as Wolves go, they have had so many problems this season and in recent weeks.
Midfield battle will be very key tonight.
You know, in here, the team I felt could be in a position where Everton and West Ham find themselves in right now.
Tommy Mendes be back for Wolves, so that's big that he's not back yet.
Maybe push this season, maybe try and push on for those Champions League positions because he didn't have European football.
What kit are we wearing actually? It's be interesting. I think we're wearing our home one, alright?
I don't mind watching him. I think Nuno, as a coach, he sets his team up really solidly.
Fornals get here, so. Oh wait, the referee actually, I can't remember who said it was. It was I'll know in a minute when I see him, but I think it was someone a bit meh actually. Oh, Mike Oliver. Oh, he's so bad. And then David Coote, he's on VAR.
After this match this evening.
No.
And enjoy the game in the company of Alan Smith and Martin Tyler.
Hello.
Thanks, David. Good news for you. There's plenty of it.
Hello. Michael Oliver's the referee. That's so and David Coote in VAR, he's terrible. I mean, they're all terrible in VAR, but he's like corrupt. Dude. Oh, I bet. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, as we were speaking, yeah, go on your money. It's dodgy this game. Leonardo Dendoncker. Oh, remember last time Dendoncker and Michael Oliver featured in the game? All the Portuguese players, like, come on. Big game. Oh, it's private to see. Sign fucking Ronaldo just right. But as we were saying before the game, does well that West Ham, Wolves are playing a back four, which is interesting because normally they're used to a back three. I remember the Donker's not playing centre back. They haven't got Kilman back, who they normally have associated with a back three this season. Their body's out for them. So, they're missing a few players. And two main left backs are out. So, big chance to capitalise on that. Nice seeing Masuaku back. Come on, the boys.
Jesse Lingard is flying, but Mikel Antonio has never scored against Wolves. He gets another chance tonight. At Molineux,
and it's live.
They're aiming high, and it's live.
2 right backs, 2 centre backs, 2 goalkeepers, and there's no midfielder. Oh my God.
William Jose is yet to score in a Wolves shirt, and I think that probably has much to do with the way his team are playing. That's his lucky shot, and that's it for the goal. He had a decent scoring record with Sociedad, so he seems to be there.
Let's just get the banner up here quickly for score as well. Be interesting to see how Noble plays.
He's the need for greater awareness on the issue of racism is still there. Taking the knee remains an important.
Come on, boys. Yeah. Underway. Play from left to right in the first half. Gonna be Happy Easter Monday in the West Ham camp. Come on. Need a fast start here. Can't let them score first. I think if they score first, it'll be very hard to get goals past this crowd. Ball down for it's goalie. I think Antonio could really bully this defence, and he just lost the ball as soon as like that. Fuck's sake. Oh, your handball. We've only beaten Wolves, I think, once in their last 20, not 29. I don't know, it's like 15 appearances, I don't know.
They scored 4 against Wolves in September. They've got their season started after 2 opening defeats.
Wolves in around the back.
There's Ruben Neves.
Ruben Neves. Easter missing John Moutinho this evening, another partner in crime. Didn't see how Souček goes at Noble in midfield as well. Tomato. For put in. Then Jose. Oh! The ball went into the box, Jose held it up and he just got a shot away. Needed to be tighter on him. Look at that, like who's on him? Dawson needs to come out quicker there. There's free shot on the goal. Was turning speed for that fella. Not the fastest these days, is it?
Swivel and he's lost his man. Just need a goal that confidence. It's his 10th Premier League game in January. Scoring well, really.
Fabianski goal kicking the opening 2 minutes for the Hammers.
Still play again before the end of the season.
Masuaku. Poor pass, come on. We'll start it sharp here. Sai's back for Adama. Is he playing left side? If they definitely switched him out left to try and... No, they wouldn't do that because we got Kufal out there. Or maybe just switch him.
Jose to secure a permanent deal. There's an option to buy.
Hold on. Dropping deep Antonio. Good hold up left. Just shoved the knocker off the ball. Brilliant. Tony says a shot. Oh, the post. Oh. Let's say by Patricio. Corner number 1 for the Hammers. All right. Shaney. Antonio, man. Let me look at that again. Antonio gets past Cody.
Yes.
Pushed onto the post by Patricio. Also throwing for.
Outside the box.
Oh, yeah. Getting there now with the minute. All right.
Finish that.
That's good. Throw for Wolves.
He's not scored against Wolves.
I told you 0-0 at half time.
No, no way. I think it'll be a goal in this half. Wolves look sharp.
Yeah, it'll be maximum 1-0 at half time.
Fouled by Dawson. Yellow card already, was? Bit early, but anyway. I mean, it did look. Nah, he clipped him, didn't he? Bit early for yellow, I don't know. Then again, he was running through, wasn't he? Yeah, he kind of had to get yellow. I took him for the team there. He's too slow, so like he kind of has to do that. First yellow card for Dawson. Sheffield Dawson. We look like we're. Yeah, we look like we're playing. Yeah, I saw it, especially with him yellow card. Actually, to be booked, he was like good odds. Own goal, yellow cards, and concede 3 goals or more. Imagine that. We're playing such a high line, I think, this evening. Or else we're just, we're not like 1 depth. We're like, I reckon we're like 4 depth or 5 depth right now. We're depth now. We're pressing up like. Making some good runs here, Wolves. Tomato. Oh. Who's this? This Neto. Ball into the box, header away by Dawson. Not Souček, never mind. Yeah, he should. On paper he is, but not really in real life. And in FIFA he is, but not really in anything else. Run the counter. Lingard run through it. 1-1 Lingard! Lingard! 1-0! Come on, the boys! Na 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 na. European tour. European tour. Na 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 na. What a goal! Oh, wait, I don't care. Good. All start from Kufal. Heads it down. Lingard running at the Wolves' defence. Yeah, Antonio and supporters a 2-on-2. And then Lingard just drives past the whole Wolves' defence, curves down the other side. We could have initially tramped that to Antonio. But Lingard just said, you know what? If you want to go that way, I'll just go the other way. Brilliant. He just drives. Draw at half-time, Wolves full-time. I don't care if we win. I genuinely don't care if we win. That's why I don't mind it. I mean, Wolves don't score 2 goals, do they?
They don't score first half.
I didn't really do it against Liverpool either. Yeah, they're too slow, that Wolves defence. We can really go at them. Looking Shushan. 6 goal and 8 Premier League appearances for West Ham. Hezzy Lingard. 6 minutes all it's taken there as well. Like, that's a big start for us. I said the first goal will be key in this game. And from what I've seen so far, that is the big one. Now we need to watch kickoff glitch. Here's Adama. Up against Kufal. Oh no. Oh, well done, Diop. Oh, back again. Gonna line up a shot here, Neto. Whoa! Just wide of the post. What's up, champ? Doing well. Oh.
To West Ham. This one wasn't too far away. Fabianski wasn't there. Cost at least if he was on target.
We all know what happened when we took leads against a certain team last time. We didn't hold that on. So, yeah, we don't like getting there. We actually don't score much early goals, really, do we?
There we are. Studio Arsenal.
Prophets of Doom in the studio.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, this.
What a goal. He literally just dribbled past the whole of them, the whole defence, like. Alright. West Ham goal kick. Or is it down long? We've had a good start, like, Wolves decent as well, but we've done okay. But it's actually a fast start to the game in general. You think, considering how boring Wolves could be. So then, 110 yards inside his own half, like. I need to put Lingard in my fantasy team. I'm just so scared, like. I'll put Lingard in my fantasy, but I don't want to do it at the same time because it's so dodgy. Good ball. Kufal. Ball on to Antonio. Can he hold it up? He runs at Cody. Corner for West Ham. Brilliant play. Now, we all know how we can do stuff with set pieces. Let's see what we can do now. Oh, but get a haircut as well, did he? Looks like he looks a young fella does again. Good start though. Keep this up. Come on, you Irons. Come on, Souček, Diop, someone, anyone, just please score. Dawson, please. Score in the right net this time. Come on. Look, I don't even have one small player in the box, even Diop, like, he's just a monster. Wolves is like not the tallest players in the box. Ball into the box. Oh, headed away by the Wolves defender, I can see who it is. Hold up, play by William Jose. And Adama Traore can lead the Wolves counter now. Like, it's a foul. Diop just threw, another yellow card for us, Diop. Anyway, this would have been a bet for booking points here. Yeah. Now again, I'm surprised with Diop now, but I mean, against Adama, you have to throw. You just have to pull him back. Who's leading the counter, just throw him onto the ground. And Noble pulled down, I think it was Saiz, was it there? Not Bowden's actually. Oh, nice. Third yellow card of the season for the Frenchman. And as things stand, West Ham are in the top 4. The season ended right now. We are in top 4. So stop the count as things stand. Nice ball up for Adama. Adama's on the left hand side now, so all the better for Kufal then. I don't know why they do that. Like, why would you, one of the best right backs in the league, just put him up? And Donker back for Coley. All a wide for Adama. Good header by Kufal, Wolves throw. And we have to talk about Kufal from that goal because it all came from, Wolves' chance. We got the ball up quick. He's the person who headed the danger away. And then he led the counter to find Antonio, who eventually gave the ball in the end to Lingard for that goal. So he started the attack, I think. Now Lingard again driving at the Wolves' defence. Just looks so dangerous when he got. Oh, okay. He just slipped there as well. So no fault. Are you alright? Wolves throw with Tomato. For Neves. Slow down the tempo a bit here. How nice would it be a Kufal clean sheet or an assist here? Wouldn't be bad, would it? Or both, you know. Very nice, isn't it? Just throw me up a few more. I think I'll beat you now this week. And all I said was I want to beat you every week, no matter how much. Eventually we have to start beating you by good margins, but once we beat you every week, we're doing okay. Even if we can get closer every week, I'll take it. Like there's a respect of finishes. As Gary Neville says with United, a good second instead of a bad second. Lingard dribble past one most defender. Lingard straight up Patricio. Goal kick goals. He did a fake shot there, I think, did he? Like Deli Mendy did it. They can't cope with Lingard. It was like doing challenges, actually was.
Yesterday. See the back of the season.
Oh, this one's got a bit of Calhoun in it.
I don't know. Here, those party bags, away from the game for a second. They were absolutely. Everyone's saying how rigged they are. They're the worst ones that come up since no one's got anything in them.
This one that's got 84 Calhoun in it.
Yeah, probably from the party bags, because most people aren't even getting their packs walked out. It's insane how bad they are. I'm so happy for Lingard. Like, even if he wasn't playing for West Ham now, I wouldn't be interested as much, but genuinely, like, you ref, it's a foul. Thank you. Like, you've got to feel it for a night. He thought his career was over, and it's the other day, you know, it's hard to come back from this. It's not, you know, you can just sit down and just relax and do nothing, but it's fair to the fella, he's come up and revitalise his career. Alright, then Donker gives away the foul. He loves giving away fouls, doesn't he, the Belgian man? Alright, getting around the middle of it. Their goal now be nice. Away for Lingard. Oh! One Masuaku. Ball. Oh, it's 2-0. Pablo Fornals. Come on, the boys. Come on. Come on, you bubble blown bastards. Lingard is literally destroying Wolves' defence. I think Lingard the assist. Here, we need to stop going like ahead so early because they're going to bottle this now. So long to wait. Only Wolves don't score 3, do they? I always said, look, he flicked it over Semedo, told it in. Masuaku with the assist. We tramped the 6-yard box. Now Lingard there literally flipped it over Semedo. Masuaku runs onto it, and then Fornals from 6-yard box, bang past Patricio. And Bobinho's your uncle. I'm not going to say it's game over because we could be 4-0 up right now. I wouldn't think it'd be game over, but it's a big goal and a big moment. We need a third goal for Fornals this season. And for a very defensive lineup, you say, James, not a bad start for a defensive team, is it?
Yes.
For a team that you said would draw tonight, now we could still draw, but good start.
Wherever Declan Rice is watching, he'll be jumping off the sofa, I'm sure. He's got problems in his home dugout. Espirito Santo.
Pretty bubbles everywhere. United.
Just remember
Just like, where is he? Who's going to get me kickoff glitch? It was the Burba spin. That was it. Imagine we get Champions League. Come on. Come on.
Bring Bayern Munich would be like.
Bring on Bayern Munich. Bring on the boys. We're not bringing the Premier League on. Bring the Champions League on. If Ruben next, back for brilliant Jose dropping deep. Oh, what's Thierry talking about? Hold on, is that White and Neto? I'll go away, that referee's shocking. Probably give me yellow for that as well. He's just lying down then. Fucking tired sitting the bench, he can. Let me see. If they who West Ham, they'll be like, even the Romanian farmers, actually not Romanians because that's true, but like Hungarians and all of those farmers will say who we are. Like, No, look, Astragugu will get in the Champions League by winning some trophy that gets him in there or something. And then we still can't.
Champions League is changing soon, so that like it makes sure that the best teams always get in.
Yeah, for like 23 or 24, I saw that's happening. Yeah, it's stupid. Wolves free kick. Good header with Dawson away.
Like West Ham and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to get into it now then.
It's so stupid. They didn't make it to that team like West Ham, and
They need it for money and, you know, publicity and all that.
They did that with the League Cup as well to make sure there's no like it doesn't go to like the runner up anymore. It goes back into the Premier.
Wolves corner. Nesso into Moutinho. No, Neves. I get mixed up too much. Sorry. Okay, never mind. Need to watch these set pieces. They've got some men that can cause problems in there. Good start though. Keep it going. It's a really good start. Like, we haven't had a lot of the ball, but when we have, I think we look like we're scoring every time we have it. Now always try to need live on Instagram. No, he's just doing probably question answers on there, I reckon. 4 shots for West Ham so far, 3 shots for West Ham for Wolves in the opening 20 minutes nearly. Still 2-0 to the visiting team. 4 on target for us, none on target for the host yet. So that's enough about the game. I think Masuaku's really, you know, well, and that's why I said I want Ben Rama to come on as well in this second half, or sometime to link up with Masuaku. Although Lingard is linking up very good with him so far, being all over the pitch. Lingard for Kufal. Win back by Nisori for Neves. Interception by Dawson and no, I keep getting mixed up. Creswell, I don't know, I can't see them. Fabianski. Very nervous. Well, I keep getting nervous about these games, and I mean the Arsenal game. We still got a point off the Arsenal game, but yeah, overall I'm always pessimistic, and we get results. So this is good. Good fake pass there by Fornals. Antonio. Kufal stays on side. Locked there, and it's going to be a West Ham throw in 19th minute.
So annoying at this halftime. Oh, 1-0 down halftime, very good.
To Wales in the last game. So Czech playing.
So I put a bet on now for Wolves today.
Nah, you'd actually get good odds. I might do that, you know. So again, if in case we lose, if in case we actually don't win in the end, then at least I'll be happy. So let's see if we do that. I mean, I can't.
Lingard's had 2 shots on target.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Oh my god, that was like the special. That was like the special promotion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was like 6-1 or something like that, right?
And by Dawson, damn a ref! I know he's a big, strong fella and all that, but you can't just do that. Threw him onto the ground. 8 goal balls in 8 Premier League games for Lingard. Like, what a man. Lingard, by the Donker. Book him now, would you? VR having a look at something. They're already looking at the penalty on. But look. They give a penalty for that, then the league's corrupt. That's not a clear and obvious penalty anyway, whatever they're saying. If anything, he got. Yeah, Dama pushed himself into Dawson. Right, was even no penalty, yeah. I was wondering this stream, why would you do it? I don't think you actually need to look at that, not to mind anything else. He's a big, strong fella, like. It's gonna be grand. Souček loses out. Here's Podence. Wolves counter out wide for Neto. Good block by Creswell and ball. Ref! Ball into the box. Oh, off the crossbar from Podence. Ooh, that's dangerous, isn't it? 4v4. Yeah, we have a lot of men forward. Like. Yeah, he beat Kufal in the air, so put him. So, yeah, we gotta limit their chances. Now here's us again going forward for the first time in a while. Kufal with the ball. Come on, get me an assist. Come on, back post header. Antonio. Oh, he got his head in us. He just didn't get any he didn't have no power in it. It's nearly my Kufal assist. Yeah, Martin Tyler said it himself. We're scoring on every attack pretty much. Oh, Antonio, good defending by Cody. Christian saving there just now.
Wrapped up here. Halfway through the first half.
Well, Neto's dangerous out that side. Semedo, ball into the box again. Good header by Diop away. Bad by Lingard. Fornals loses out to Semedo.
He's dangerous.
You could only need some dangerous balls inside the box. Yes, sorry. For Adama. Good flick on. And that is Adama in a nutshell. Throw on for West Ham. He just backheeled it behind and it was just backheeled out to the corner flag. I mean, into nothing. No end product from that film. The fellow with the throw in for Antonio. Mobile back for Diop. Masuaku drives past the Wolves defence. Come on. Let off the pass. Antonio. They're kind of rotating that front three around everywhere, really. Al Noble out wide for Kufal. Lovely pass. They're pressing us all, aren't they? Dawson back for Kufal. Good block by Nusori and back again for Saiz.
Oh, in this series, he's good.
No, out Yaseri. But who he is? He's French, actually. Oh, no, but come on, Nobes, boy. Bowden gives away the foul. West Ham. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, he's deep. He's left.
Is it? He's a bronze card, I think, though.
Yeah, he's actually
delighted, as frustrated as he's been not to be playing it. Delighted with how that midfield's been.
Man, he's golfing there.
Itself, hasn't it? Week in, week out.
It's going according to plan so far.
Long way to go, nearly 25 minutes in, still nil all in this game. And this is this is at the start. We needed. Alright, Nuri. Fair. Slice. Ooh, good ball by Podence. Back for Neto out wide. The overlap for Nuri. Going to swing a ball into the box again. Good block by that's Suchek, that is. Dama 1-1 against Kufal. Trying to get the ball in the box. Surrounded by 3 West Ham players. Kind of pushed them back again a bit. Great. Another chance. Most space Lingard got let for that first goal was crazy.
Oh, what? I didn't get anything from that match. We didn't have 8 first stones go out.
Header by now. Oh, our first stones. You know, what a waste. Ha. Shame.
I've said it.
What are you going to do now?
No, I said it.
Oh, it's terrible.
So,
Just trying out in Pakistan.
I mean, I've got them, it's just that I have their
Disposable.
well, I've been on 2 steps straight away.
Oh. Oh my god. Thing is, we've got a bench to bring on as well that could see off this game or hold it out. Wolves don't. Well, not really any. Semedo, good deflection off Creswell. Keep tight with him. Push back for so Diop with a kick away. Good defending. Back for Podence. And ref. Adamas foul gives away a free kick for West Ham. And Kufa. Yeah, he caught him there. I shouldn't have. Probably should book him for that.
She was a tough character. This a fantastic signing.
Stefan Leimer.
Stefan Leimer, or Conrad Leimer.
I keep saying
I mean, it sounds better with Conrad. Stefan Leimer. West Ham be bottom half teams this season. 14 games, 9 wins, 4 draws, 1 loss. And again, I mean, Newcastle was first team season was a freak. Palace we drew, I remember. Fulham withdrew. Southampton withdrew. Don't know after that, really.
Only 2 off from a couple of weeks ago. That's a guarantee of victory.
Really forcing them and just. I suppose I Villa talk about them out. No, Villa I don't know who we yoked against. Anyway. Well, for Fabianski to collect, and there he does well. Dawson just puts off it down a bit. Imagine a damn man Dawson in a race. Oh, that's something I don't want to see happening tonight. Poor path of William Jose. Masuaku intercepts well. Tries to get roundy. Wolves defence. Fornals intercepts the player well. Antonio holding it up. Wolves are pressing it, aren't they? The ball back to Masuaku. Creswell. Noble. Good pass actually into Lingard. Wide for Masuaku in the overlap now. Waiting for support for Fornals. Masuaku. Feeds into Lingard. Just the ball too much. The heavy touch from him. All the way back now for Diop. Now we cut on the counter. Don Masuaku in the back. Lingard's back for Souček.
They are enjoying themselves, West Ham United.
You put them all in you, and we'll do whether it's going to be a goal in, whether
Good foul.
make it really difficult for you.
Belbaniori.
Consistently goals in the games.
Some throw in.
Alone, the home team away.
Running out of contention. Here's Antonio.
Antonio dribbles into the box. Oh, side netting. An Englishman. Well, Jamaican soon to be. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he got. Wolves are like so many crowded. There's so many men back. Like.
Signal to the sideline.
It's not even be good.
Taps on the ankle, but nothing that could
Antonio's down. This is not good. I was only joking earlier when I said Antonio will get injured. Don't make him injured.
We talk about fleet of foot. The Wolves lad, Saiz, looks like he's got lead boots on. Boy, Lingard went past. That was such a tidy finish in 4 hours.
Yes.
Yes. David Moyes, rather impressed. Have you got the first 11 players? Oh, that's it.
It's like a concern for Antonio. Nuno will be glad to see the back of the West Ham number 30. I think it's going to be the case. He's on his feet again.
Moyes giving Masuaku's instructions there. Very encouraging first half from the Dr. Congo International. Antonio's back up on his feet. Now, will he be okay is the question. Walking over to the side. Oh, Bowen's coming on for Antonio. Lovely. So it looks like we're Bowen up strikers. We've no striker. We've no more centre mids. And we have probably no bench at this rate. That's just brilliant.
He's a jewel in the crowd, isn't he?
Look, Bowen is this is our own doing from the board. It's come back to bite us in one of the worst times of the season, but they just have to accept the fact that we haven't got a squad like City or Chelsea or someone. He looks devastated, Antonio. But Bowen will come on. He'll add a bit of pace up top. He'll add something different to what Antonio adds, but you know, I think the Wolves defenders will be glad to have Antonio let have to do anyway. But yeah, Bowen will hopefully do enough. You know, we have to do something with him. Had a good start to the game, Antonio. Here, Dama keeps it in. Only Kufal. Oh, it's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, especially like the Chelsea and Leicester game and stuff. It'd be huge. Yeah, this is just the best way to describe it. Like, literally, Antonio's down after receiving treatment after taking on the half the Wolves team. Like, he literally took on about 4 of them at the near post. That's, I mean, they're so, like, I don't know what to describe it. They've a lot of men forward so far. They're creating chances, but there's so many men back. Yeah. So, like, they've crowded so many areas. And Masuaku intercepts well. Good pass by Lingard. Driving through that left-hand side. Look at that, 7 men back, I think. What are they doing? Every time we go forward, we kind of have no like space to be so quick with the ball. The presence. It's in the box. Oh.
Yeah, I'm making sure I tone down the outside everything. You know what's happening. That's funny.
Oh, Kufal got the assist for the first goal. What? Well, that's a mistake, but one sec. Ball's crossing from Wolves. Headed away by Kufal as he's holding off William Jose. Wolves corner, 35th minute. I think we're seeing the sub now right, for us. I think we'll play with 10 minutes at the moment. Yeah, Bowen on for Antonio. Look, he's off the backbone scoring against Arsenal, albeit being a bad goal. He just scored it, so he's going to have to come on and prove a point now. And you know, he's going to be playing striker across the front three, and you know, maybe Lingard could go centrally if Bowen isn't playing best out there. So Wolves corner. Okay, good dealing with it there. Back for Neves. Ball into the box. Fabianski comes up to collect it like a commanding goalkeeper, and it's goalkeeper once again. Goes half. We get into a break 2-2. This is where we can't jinx this now. Lovely. Same day with Rice and then Antonio injured. But people are saying it could be a precaution. Like he walked off grand and everything. Like what? Souček playing left winger right now. Surrounded by 2. Remember the time Ogbonna against Leeds? He was He was playing right wing and he crossed the ball into the box and nearly scored.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, like Wolves pressing us again. Neves could be cost a bad pass there. Adama up against Kufal and Dawson. William Jose. Adama takes a shot. Oh, Adama with a shot. Straight at Fabianski. Freeze. That again. I reckon if that's like a really top class striker, he pockets that. You need to be careful. Straight at Fabianski, like just no intent in it really.
So getting caught in possession a little bit more than West Ham.
Yeah, just hold out for the rest of this half and it'll be a very positive half, despite Antonio potentially getting injured. Yeah, centre backs have to be getting tighter here to the likes of William Jose, Adama Traore. You can't let them have that space because they've had two big chances in this game. You know, and both similar at the edge of the box. Another Rolls free kick. Back post, back for Neves. William Jose. Podence. Bit of age in the box. Back Fares. Aïnouri. Souček has it away. We can't sit back in this league. Lingard. Look at him running past him. Bowen in behind. Bowen crossing the box. 3-0. Sherrod Bowen. He's in about 2.5 minutes. And the goalkeeper's been beaten at the near post. Who needs Antonio and you've got Bowen? On the counter attack from Wolves is defending again. And you know, Bowen, we've criticised him. You know, we look at this again here. You know, Aïnouri powered the ball into the box. Souček this time with the power and header away. And then that man again, Jesse Lingard, driving past that Wolves defence. There was 5 on him at once, 6 on him. Ball brilliant into by Lingard, another assist into Bowen. Somehow the goalkeeper could be at the near post. He could have squared that. You'd check who's in the box there. I think it was Fornals, I'm not sure. He could have squared it in the box, but he decides not to. How is the goalkeeper letting that in? I'll never know. He's at a howler. Brilliant finish though, very good. And that's my Jared Bowen. 3-0 in 39 minutes in Molineux for the boys. What a start. And Nuno Espirito Santo is absolutely raging. And this is a sign of a Champions League team. This is why we deserve Europe. 7th Premier League goal of the season for Bowen. For a fella that's been in and out of the team, has bad periods, he works so hard attackingly and defensively. And that is nothing more than we've deserved in this half. Really, really good half. What?
That's terrible though.
They're so bad. All right, I keep saying every time they score, but surely they won't score 4 goals and win it now, will they? All right, now let's just. Now, the last time we were 3-0 in the game before half time, we bottled it. So maybe don't do it this time. Sure, this will test their mentality now over anything else. Try. Look, keep going for more. Just make sure it's harder and harder for them to get back into this game. Because, you know, second half could be a different state. This is their chance for momentum now to keep going. Yeah, this is true. Antonio's not actually injured. Moyes is just a tactical genius. He just brought on Bowen just to, like, score. So made on to Poland. 1 goal could change this game. Ball's box for Stein. Oh! A double miss by Wolves. Ball into the box. William Jose kicks it straight at Fabianski. And then he had a literally tap in from 2 yards. Open goal, and Neso just kicked it over the bar. Need to look at that again. Good ball by Poland. Dawson has to get tighter. Oh.
We got good odds for West Ham.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, he chose his wrong foot. The ball just bounced too quick for him. He kind of just, he miskicked that. Oh.
I'm struggling with this area.
You're not got anyone great. I mean, you haven't even got a squad for that, have you?
Surely not.
Oh dear. And that's what he's normal guy. What's trying to do well. Alright, we need to change the scoreline again. Let's just wait for this Wolves attack. 42 minutes in. Still 3-0 to the travelling team this evening. Here is Neves back for Podence. Lines up a shot 30 yards out and it's well over the bar. It's wasteful from the Portuguese man. The many in that team. We really are showing what we can do on our day. I don't know how, that could have been missing the season when you look back at that Neto chance there for Wolves. Literally tapping with no goal, like the goalkeeper was down on the ground and he missed it. How would you miss that? We beat Wolves 4-0 at the start of the season. Surely, we going for that again? We're trying to do a full clean sweep home and away. Ball to the box, and the Souček arriving late. And just too much on the cross by the Englishman. Wolves throwing. Yeah, that's what Lingard's been doing this game. That's what I've been doing well. Lingard's just been drawing the defenders, running at them, and he's been drawing them away, and then creating space for other attackers for us. Look at 10 shots for Wolves so far, 7 for us. 5 shots on target for us, 2 shots on target for them. So we'll check the comments here so far. Play pro clubs, Connor, play pro clubs. Nah, man, watching the match. Ball to box again. Collected by Adama. In from Lingard, what we saying here? Adama up against Kufal. Adama ball to the ball. 3-1. Pedro Neto. The dunker off. It's just up to half time. Oh, at least the music is nice. The goal's done. Again, just before half time. If we bottle this again, I'm never watching again. No crew foul, clean sheet. To be fair, Adama made that. Adama running at us, past a few West Ham defenders, up against crew foul. He got around them, crossed the ball into the box. And 2 Wolves players lining up the shots, and the dunker at the man in the end with the goal. And tough one to concede before the break. Game, as I said, isn't over, but we'll see how we go. Tough one attack. Moyes' rage over that. Oh dear. Tough fun to concede really, but look, still 2 goals up. Saiz, now we just don't want to concede another before half time. Get hammered at the break, Willian Jose. Back for Semedo. Neto wide. There's Neves.
Let the coaches get hold of this game. As it is.
Neves ball into the box, so wide as far. If he can get there for Neto, he can't.
That really could take a chance just before Wolves did score. He scored a first half goal, so it's itself a rarity. It might just be a trigger for something special in the second half.
Very, very careful. The next goal could be huge and potentially win this game. Second half. Yeah, they really don't have a chance. They've created a few Allens, I think, to create in this first half, but that was one of the bigger ones, wasn't it? Fabianski goal kick for West Ham. What do we got goal for half time? Souček missed it. I actually think Souček's been a bit poor in this game. Maybe that got Royce in the team, I don't know. No one's been alright though.
Nelson Semedo.
No foul. Poor sloppy pass back again for Dendoncker. Is Adama left hand side. Willian Jose. This will really test the mentality again. We give him one more chance to hold on to 3-0 lead. 1 minute before half time. Adama. Ball into the box once again. Diop with a corner header away. Good header. The Frenchman. Again, actually, another fella won't be French anymore. He's changing as well. Where's he going? He's going to. Where's he going? Can't remember. Bowen tried to hold it up. No foul on the Englishman. Podence up against Creswell. Block by Englishman. Corner. Last kick of the first half for Wolves. It's Jimmy Carragher put it into him. That's tough. We were literally a minute or two away from half time and haven't. Corner for Wolves last kick of that. We're good at set pieces, so hopefully it'll be alright here. West Ham corner. Should be that for that first half. 4 goals in, this is the break. Interesting.
Recently, a few shots which you never had before.
Oh, I'm nervous for the second half. I shouldn't be nervous winning 3-0, but we're starting to play. We're starting to feel like we're Spurs at the moment. I don't like that because they're terrible. We're actually a massive club. Like. Well, we won't be happy that at the break. I think you'll just say what we were kind of doing at the break, really. Souček with the header. Back for Podence. Linger tries to win it back. Souček. Masuaku. Set up by the Wolves player with the donker. There it is, half time from the referee's whistle. Half time, Wolves 1, West Ham 3. We'll be back in the stream in a few minutes. Till then, stay tuned. Big second on the way.
again to the start of this second half. Wolves having got a goal back into the contest, so it's
And we are back again. Podence off Silva at the break for Wolves. Excited to see.
In the last 4.5 games they've done it, the games so far contributed 21 goals. So
that's the problem. But Bolly obviously getting injured caused them a problem.
Had to make a late reshuffle in terms of their formation.
Had to make changes. I think the back four from obviously.
But do you think this swashbuckling approach could get the result tonight?
That goal before half time. I mean, one thing from back to games that I played, the other play, once you've got that goal back before half time, you've got some hang on to. Then it could be absolutely mayhem.
It just gives West Ham something to think about as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does, and psychologically they will be thinking about that. And David Boyd will be at half time. I'm sure he reiterated that message where they went wrong.
Looking forward to it. Alan Smith and Martin Tyler.
Yeah, it's already restarted. And,
second half underway in Molineux in the second half. Wolves 1, West Ham United 3.
The season for the Den Donker just changed the complexion. I'm sure Esperino Santa to work with during this team talk. 2 minutes on this season.
And we start the second half like we did to the first half. Big half underway. After the break, and it's live.
As the guys were saying, this to get really probably to that COVID positive test.
Let's score first in the second half.
International duty with the Ivory Coast.
Very dangerous second half for us here. 46 minutes in there.
In a central position behind Silva and Jose.
Will West Ham go about it from here? They'll be able to capture the start and their pass.
West Ham line up a change. Like that, Ben Johnson could be coming on.
Too much difficulty with undermining the
I would say Pablo Fornalzi comes on for a bit and he gives a lot of work rate defensively, so I don't know, to be honest. Fell away.
Chase here is Fornals.
Fine, Fornals.
Second. Jesse Lingard incidentally is now scoring 3 Premier League games in a row for the first time in his career.
Playing out to the back second half.
As well.
Ainori.
Stats in this joining West Ham on loan is remarkable.
For Noble.
To them in the second half.
Fast build up from Wolves in the second half. Advantage for the host. And Donker out wide for Adama. Ball into box again. Post. And Jose. Back with interception by Fornals as he finds Fabianski away.
Just needed to shift it onto his left, which he didn't want to do.
Cody.
Already back for Semedo.
All right.
Traore. A little push from Masuaku. Congo man as well to win it back. Here's Lingard and drive a West Ham attack again. Probably should have passed it earlier. Not gonna lie. Cresswell. Make the impact. Noble. Good foul. There's all the back to Fabianski for West Ham. Fabianski takes the goal kick right 49 minutes in the second half. So made up for the header. Back for Adama. Masuaku. Fornals. Oh, in the left for Lingard. Ball across. Fornals back on the other side again for foul this time. Foul just offside in the end by Fornals for West Ham.
Nice contributions.
Yeah, we could have forecast that when he first came down to London.
Maybe Jesse himself, because he's always had deep belief in his ability, but he's been talking about how he's that extra motivation and that
And Jose been very poor for the host this evening, not going to lie.
In that first game or two, was the big surprise, the fact that he kept himself so fit, so match fit, which isn't easy.
Dama loses out. Good defender by West Ham. Should have been advantage free for us, but anyway. Was in the back once again. Bit of a shaky second half to start with. Not many chances for both teams, and the hosts playing like a home team, collecting and playing with the ball well. Hello, no.
Huge psychological difference. Comes on the pitch in a very positive way, as it has with him.
Hello.
Nice.
Saiss back for Cody.
Lighting up going at the start of the second half. That's trying to come to terms with the change. The moves are made. Masuaku's going to be more of a left wing back now, helping out Cresswell on this side. Alright.
Foul by Masuaku on Traore there. Foul on Bowen by Saiss in midfield. No, never mind. Neves actually was in the end, so I'm still throwing.
They slow the ball away, but actually decided they have a certain amount of latitude on consists of. It's great. It doesn't get overexcited. No, he's very grounded.
Souček back from Masuaku wide.
Masuaku.
Still throwing, it looks like once again. 51 minutes nearly on the clock now.
Wolves, of course, had the disadvantage of it, as it turned out, of a very successful long season last season. He finished on August the 11th. And they were looking for the pre-season for this campaign.
Lingard loses out, back for Semedo. It's back now for as far as Kufal. The line Masuaku tries to win it back. He gets a foot in it, Lingard.
They were doing so well against two campaigns.
Dawson. Saiss in the back. 5 or 6 minutes so running forward at the West End defence now for Wolves. Aït-Nouri. Kufal tries to get ties on the French international, defending in the end. Kufal just tried to kick it long. Wasn't a high press in the second half. Dawson. Away as far as Saiss.
In the counter attack, they can lean on that tactic in the second half. At the end of the Arsenal game, St. Vez was quite pleased to get a point because the way Arsenal played for an hour, it was dreadful for the first half an hour. It was really enough to suggest they were going to win the game. You can tell with Arsenal. Well, that was Arsenal at their best. Second half at the worst against Liverpool. Liverpool were the last team to play here. Jota returning.
Well, hello. Lingard.
Goal against his old mates.
Huh? Yeah, 53rd minute. It's been a bit dull start second half. No one really got going yet. Got an assist from, I'll take it. You might get bonus points if you can like get another one or something. Masuaku, who's out to 40, I think in the end could win back by Noble, who hasn't even had a bad game actually, to be fair. Through ball to Masuaku to swing it in. Some posts. Corner West Ham once again. Yeah, it gets so tedious after a while.
I've just got such a terrible feeling. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to play in a chip like right forward.
Oh my god. We just switch formation to suit the players now. Forward. Oh my god. No, pace. Another West Ham corner. Been wasted on these so far. Can we get a goal? Oh!
I can't switch.
Ball's box again. Oh! Across by Cresswell into Bowen's head and
control it.
It's just gone to the right and wide of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, talking about great crosses of the ball, and Cresswell has done this
Oh, no,
consistently
they were down.
this season. What a great campaign he's having, and
I
both
wish
have
Cat
looked
did
at
it,
the
like,
number,
the team wasn't.
twisting on it.
Really didn't need to try and impart any extra power onto it. Across the face of the goal, the place that was on the
Right, 55th minute's nearly approaching now, so we're it's like 150 way through the second half. Never for Wolves. Neves out wide. Ignori on the overlap. Going to swing it again. Got to be careful these crosses. Headed away by Dawson. Goes down wild. That must have been a power header, I'd say. Back for Wolves again. William Jose. And Donker lined up a shot. So it just goes to the left and wide. West Ham goal kick. You need to limit them with shots. And Donker's not a bad player, actually. See what we were looking for. That was never going in, really, was it? Way too much off target.
Wolves won this fixture last season 2-0, and he scored in that.
Let's get that one next goal. Oh, we need just set up the shot. I think we'd be okay. We'd be okay then.
Coach's power out there. Paul Nevitt. Alongside David Moyes.
Wolves win it back again. Don't let them. Don't do this. We just need to forget. I hate going like this much goals up. We just can't. Don't know how to do it. Dama once again. The Wolves players crowd in their own box. Then Donker. No, Neves, never mind. Wide for Semedo on the overlap. So I mean, when we can see go clearance away. Like we can see that I think the 65th, 60th minute or something. Against Arsenal, the second goal. And then we held on for the last just under 10 minutes, I think, and then we can see it again. So, yeah. Try and get to at least the 65th, 70th minute or so. And then you can start really shutting up the shop and see what happens.
A long way away from us. He carried up to the tree position. Cry of anguish. Cody.
Alright, so was a lot of possession in the second half.
Could that be quite difficult?
Long right sides.
So he's headed back by Cresswell. Good marking from the Englishman. Back for Fabianski with a goal kick for us. Ooh, squeaky bum time.
Stuart Pearce is watching from the stand. It's come down to stress from David Moyes, who was obviously spotted. Back from sides.
Man, I might just stop. I literally can't see.
Just
Yeah, it's actual effort.
forced into a more cautious mode by conceding late in the first half.
I have some stuff out of it.
The
Yeah, that's true though.
offside call here. Will be there. Mark Noble was confused.
Right, Sam will take a
Balls.
free out from Wolves inside their own half. Stuart Pearce gone
Delivered.
up somewhere to dress room.
Base camp. Yeah.
Sam, come on, get good chances for us. I've only had one. West Ham throwing.
Twice on the trot, looking ahead.
There's a famous game here back in 2003 when Leicester were 3 up after 35 minutes and Wolves won 4-3.
Don't find it at West Ham.
Suchek Bowen.
Taking aim.
Wait! 4-1. Suchek. No, it's off disallowed. What? Ball, what? Okay, we'll have a look. We'll go VR then if your eyes are brilliant. If you think you're brilliant. Alright. Gonna go VR for it. Let's see if this man got good eyes then.
He really should have scored himself.
Yeah.
Left on contact.
Yeah, Suchek unballed it. Ah, never mind. Screw.
I don't know what to do with Suchek.
Oh, Suchek! I need it for fantasy, please.
You have Suchek at best.
Yeah.
Shout here.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Suchek starting, Kufal's on the bench. Kufal coming.
Ignore it.
He's going to get an own goal now because he like doesn't know how to score. That's just ruined his confidence now scoring because he keeps forgetting like how to score in the out. It was AIDS. Look, to be fair, Bowen as Martin Tyler said he should have scored. Like it was a free shot, the goalkeeper, and he was straight on. I would have sealed the game. I'd say. What a chance!
Not set up to defend.
Oh,
They have been.
that could have been it. Like half an hour left. Doing okay defensively in the second half. Getting closer to the final whistle. Well, not near, but like closer.
Been strongly.
And that would have been brilliant shot to shot. 3 goals up. Oh, just didn't concede 4 half time. One, like, well, if you include added time, we'd say 3 minutes or so. Why couldn't we hold on? Why, like,
Ben Donker. Now Ruben Neves. There's Pedro Neto, and he's just got the drop on Cresswell here.
Oh, Neto. He's Cresswell. Fabianski drops it but saves.
Fabianski recognised that. Went with it.
Yeah, it's good ball down that channel, wasn't it? He's quick, Neto. He's run well and the ball.
Yeah, look, I have no problem with that. That was a clear and obvious one. Gotta credit to Mike, man. What's his name? Michael Oliver for that.
Just past the hour mark. West Ham, you feel they've got an opportunity to turn a good season into a great season. But what happens in the next half an hour? Play a big part.
66.
It's 5 now.
Oh yeah, I saw it was 5. Yeah, that's the Mick McCarthy effect.
Teams missing opportunities.
That's disgraceful. Sheffield Wednesday, like, and it's like what top bottom 3 or 4 like in the league, and they're doing that. Nasty team.
So hard to get there. Such an
The
improvement.
Cardiff weren't so long ago beating Swansea in that. I know it's a derby, but still, like they did well against them, and they were up in the playoffs, and now they just got spattered. Like that's the power of the Championship, done it. Out wide for Neto once again up against Masuaku.
Neto.
Swing the ball into the box again. Gotta be careful. No, he's not. Neves.
Neves.
Neto. Tomato tries to take on someone. Ball back again. Oh yeah, they brought up Fabio Silva for Daniel Podence the break, but I mean I haven't really seen. I actually forgot.
Right into the top 4.
Yeah, so that's why we have to hold on.
Break on.
And if we beat Leicester the weekend, yeah, we go 1 point behind them. We're third. Like that's big one. That could. If we were to beat Leicester, like that's when we really can actually start believing we can do this. I reckon.
Yeah,
I just think number 1 are squads. Number 2, our belief is still a huge doubt. And number 3, I still think overall you got look at Liverpool's running. You look at Chelsea's just squad and running. Oh, he's gonna get booked. Yeah, he's gonna get booked in a minute. Here, you know what I do to you in FIFA when I get bored, I just randomly take you out. I don't know who. I think it was Kufal. He just randomly took out Semedo a minute ago off the ball. It's like a FIFA.
minus 1 point.
Oh my god! I think it was Kufal. It was either him or no, wrong side. Cresswell. Semedo. Gone on it right inside the lot. Neto swings it again. Fabianski West Ham goal kick, 65th minute nearly. You can't do this. Oh, you can see it first too. Just, it's just chill. Just keep going at it. Anyway, if you get bored, just like, okay, all right, I don't know.
I've got 2 wins in about 2 hours.
Size new, Semedo new.
Oh, and Lingard. This is, yeah. If West Ham win this, I'm putting Lingard in my fantasy team.
So, those things have got its way this season.
I know, but look, I don't care. That's what I'm gonna do. All right.
You have to be able to book players before this. That one.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting wrong. Like, It was playing off the back. You know, we've sort of 25 minutes plus that is time to go. If we, as I said, 5 minutes or so, yeah, hold on to that. Then I'd bring on, I saw Johnson a minute ago, so he might come on. But I don't know, maybe just for Masuaku just to bring on someone fresh legs. And then, yeah, see it out really then. I think we could be okay. Then we just need to manage it in 10-minute periods. Oh yeah, Johnson's coming on there actually. Going on with Kevin Nolan. Come on, Kevin Nolan, come on him as well, imagine. He'd do alright. He'd actually do a job midfield for us now since we haven't got anyone. I mean, we've got Noble still playing, so I reckon Nolan could do a job. Oh, I mean, really? Free kick at the edge of the box for Wolves. I question. I would like to go to VAR over that. Let's have a look. Souček was pulling him initially. Yeah, Noble just pulled him back. Ignore it. It's a bit stupid really to be giving away free kicks from there really. Oh. Ruben Neves, free kick edge of the box. This is not good. We all love Ruben Neves, but we don't love him if he scores this. I think this is like around the exact time Arsenal scored a second against us as well. This will be definitely written at the start of this career. About 25 yards out. Takes it short. Nah, terrible free kick. Why is he playing that short? Oh my god, I'm good. Oh my god. You're just heads gone, I reckon, now you just don't know how to score anymore. You're just used to it. He just did short kick. Yeah, Masuaku off, Johnson on. Fair enough. I think Masuaku nearly 70 minutes in his first game back in months. I mean, you can't expect too much more from him tonight. Legs began. So we've one sub left now. I would imagine Benrahma, risky probably for Fornals because he's only back from injury too. But I think he'll wait for like the 70, 50, 80 minutes just so we're like sure we're going to win this. Someone said this, like, oh my god, you probably didn't see it, but like Neto has the same missed a chance from like 2 yards out in the first half, and when Neves took the free kick there, he like laid it off to Jimenez saying he did it first man, no, they played it short, and someone says here, Wolves fan, why lay it off for him when he couldn't score from 2 yards out in the first half, not to mind about 20. Oh my god. Cresswell down the line for Bowen. This half's going quick enough, we're just easing through, we're around 25 minutes through already. Halfway there. Oh, it's getting nerve-wracking, just a few more minutes, hold on. Neves back, sure. Then Donker.
Oh my god, I lasted 2 minutes.
Oh, you'd be lasting. Fabio Silva. 3-2. Silva. This is the exact time we conceded against Arsenal again as well. Why do we do this? Can I just ask? Why are we like a club that keep doing this? Yeah, that's been sharp. He's been very bright for us. Diop, what's he doing? Ball watch. Oh, it's a brilliant finish from him, but I wouldn't mind. He hasn't done it in the whole second half. Come on. Nah, I'm done. We should have scored. That we've been sitting back this whole half, and now bring Benrahma on. Now do it, West Ham. We haven't done it yet, but have to. Wake up and do something the second half. I'm sick and tired of watching the team doing this. Nah, I'm not watching them. I mean that. I won't watch them the rest of the season if we battle this. Even if we draw. Even if we win in the end, but it goes to 3-3, I'm still not watching this rest of the season. It's a disgrace. Why he's looking at him, he's done. His head's gone after that. Oh my, shaking his head. Wake up and do something. Bring on Benrahma as well to try and score a goal. They're all over us in the second half. They could win this. Oh yeah, we've been a mess up. The op's decent, but he's just too shaky. He's not good enough. Like this could not. We might just lose this game. Yeah, we could lose this by a few goals yet. The way things are going.
I just got such an ace goal.
Oh, dude, score first ones.
It was on goal, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Or like you really.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I can watch the rest of this. I really don't.
Oh, the Dawson's own goal. 23.
Just to rub it in. I mean, we've no goals yet, but I've already jinxed that as well now.
Actually, it'd be even better because Fallow no.
Oh, don't even just or Suchek. I bought him. Ball in behind. Neto. Fabianski says, pull back again. Oh, why? Then Dunker blazes over the bar. Toe was in. Oh, so easy. There's literally over 18 minutes left here in this game for that time. They could genuinely score for way more. I can't. Not twice in a row. Not twice in a row. We're going to turn into banter club. We're actually gaining some respect by people like right now. Now, I'm just going to check Arsenal, the Arsenal game, and see when we conceded the first and second goal, and then the third. We'll see. And if they're like, I think they're literally the same times, pretty much. Oh yeah, Wolves can't score like.
They're like the worst scores in the league.
All right, we conceded the first goal of the bottling against Arsenal in the 38th minute. This game it was about I think the 44th, so improvements. The second goal against Arsenal we conceded in the 61st minute. This minute was about the 68th minute, so improvements. It's like a few minutes extra every time. So we survived 21 long minutes to concede the third goal, the equaliser one against Arsenal, the 82nd minute. So that means 89th minute now. Oh, it's even worse. What was to make another sub? It's Vitinha, I think. He's supposed to be good. Oh, I can't watch this, honestly. William Jose coming off, he's been poor. Oh, I can't watch this, man. There's still like over 16 minutes left, like. Oh, please score. Even if it's getting to the point now, even if we score another one now, I'm still going to be nervous. Free kick for us inside our own half. The nerves are kicking in. Let's change the scoreboard again, sure. I know.
In splendid fashion. Really took to the sword in the early game by West Ham United.
Yeah, someone like made a meme about that online. I saw on Twitter. Like, Jamie Carragher said it. He said, "Yeah, you walked yourself into this, Gary." He was like, "Or something." It's cool foul. He's surrounded. There's no one to pass it to. Bowen, is he onside? Just keep it in. Wolves keep it in anyway. So the back by cool foul. Well done, Bowen. We haven't had a shot, I think, in the second half. We have one actually, and then the own goal. So yeah, two. Not that. Attack is best form of defense here. We can't. We're probably going to concede again, like anyway. So look at 18 shots we've let Wolves have in this game, and it's not even over yet. That's awful. We've doubled their stats. That's shocking. They're literally, I think, 14th or 15th in the league. Like, what are you doing? We haven't looked the same team tonight. We've just had so many teams looking. We just look like we were that season or the season before. We look like. The ball is the box, long throw from Kufal. Bowen falls and he's. Sums up the last, I think, 40 minutes or so of the game. Oh dear. 75th minute approaches. 15 left in this awful game to watch. Oh, I can't. They probably should have scored 1 or 2 in the first half before their first goal as well. They're such a bad team, Wolves, as well.
Reaction between the West Ham players. Yeah, that's been something. A great round for London clubs this season. Fulham, Crystal Palace in League and Cup. Chelsea and Arsenal all beating here. Spurs. We ran the
Why do they have to do this? Why?
Still very early, but it finished 1-1. Christmas period. Victories here. Few and far between.
We were already making memes about us online. No, that, oh shit, here we go again. Like, there's a meme about that now. West Ham fans. It's like, West Ham fans now. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I can't. It's like I'm on a roller coaster trying to get off and I can't until like the right ends. This is literally what I feel like right now. I'm not going online for the week. I literally deleted Twitter off my phone. That's very freaking see.
I'm still ready for that Twitter, like, just have to get into you just can see Daisy guys there. I'm going to tell me tell them what's at stake.
Johnson on.
I have a good night on Twitter.
Yeah.
What? When we bring on Benrahma, he'll actually add something. Even if we're not attacking loads all the time, when we do attack, he'll add something. Just bring him on, probably for Bowen. I know Bowen come on, but I'm not taking off Lingard. Yeah, he didn't want him apparently in the first place. And he doesn't like him because he's not good enough defensively. Something you'd actually say.
But he's playing kind of that
Yeah. And then he's playing. And then who's the other player up top for us? Antonio. Fornals actually. But he won't. Thing is, it's 1 goal now. I genuinely don't think he'll bring on Benrahma. He's just. I don't even know if he's going to bring him on at 3-1, but 3-2. Ooh, dodgy. Right, 77 minutes nearly. Here's Johnson. For Noble. Definitely something like that. Ball is a box. Patricio collects. Go kick for Wolves again. Wasted exactly what right is Martin. Just please. Literally, even if we win this, just to be in that top 4 going into the weekend, it would give us so much breathing space. Like, we'd be, 5 points above Everton, who I'm targeting to finish above if we want to get at least 7th place. We have to finish above Everton. Like, that would give us such a big breathing space, especially with their fixtures and our fixtures. This would set us up so much if we could win this. Then we could even lose to Leicester, beat Newcastle, or like just draw against Leicester, beat Newcastle. Then if we lost to Chelsea, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Like, this is so big. This might be like one of the biggest games of the season. This could define us. We want to get top 4. It's there for us. Let please take it. 11 minutes and a half left plus at the time. Cody back. Little 1-2 with Sice. Launch it in again. Oh! Neto over the bar. Little mess around in the box. It kind of bounced back down to him. Whew.
I think you're probably
Probably are.
I think you're probably
No, it's West Ham.
I hope you don't have a place.
Oh, there's Benrahma. Nice to find out he was still there. Thought he went told to go home. Changes. Yeah, Fornals off.
I've got 1 win.
Bit late for Benrahma, I'm not going to lie, but you know.
It'd be funny if you gave the ball away and it cost him 3 points. Like, it's going to be right.
Yeah, and I definitely do something. Very taught him to do that just so like everyone can like him for not playing.
Like, yes, but that's
I mean, the last time we had an attacking change at work, Bowen scored in 2 minutes, so maybe Benrahma will come on and do the same thing, same intent. Like, I mean, he hasn't scored a goal for us yet either. How big would a goal this would be? One of the biggest goals he scored in West Ham. 10 minutes, we're into the final here in Molineux. Still 3-2 to the visiting team. Can we hold on, everybody? Oh my god. Oh dear. You'll be proud. Oh my god, he actually doesn't know. Someone's down as he froze. Oh, Suchek's down. Uh-oh. I think he's alright though. What's it called? You'd be proud of the game. You just give him a text and say who you think, and then let the see. Give your thoughts. Well, you're just getting players there. Give them say. You'll be proud of the second Wolves goal. It was like a long ball in behind.
I love it.
He's been through it many times before. David Moyes, too many have managed more games in the Premier League than him.
Oh, 9 minutes plus out of time to go. Please, we're getting there. So it was like in a minute or two, it'll be like when we can see it against Arsenal. So, according to the script, we're kind of like going along. It could be another few minutes and then we'll concede.
One finish.
That's the other problem with playing in the team. That actually says shit. No one wins this. They know I'm going to beat.
Oh yeah, that's so stupid, isn't it? People are calling for Dawson to come out now. Maybe he had his honeymoon. Imagine if he starts playing shit again now.
Aston Villa 7, Liverpool 2 from earlier in the season. I think it quite comes into that category. And Liverpool looking for revenge, obviously. And then Crystal Palace against Chelsea, who will be cheering on Wolves in these last minutes here. But West Ham going above them.
No, Dawson gets sort of too slow.
Dawson too. Yeah, it's just a few things I'm making. Yeah.
We did actually score for
First
goals.
time that's what happened.
We've no subs left either, so if Souček is actually injured, we're literally gone here. We've Noble on his own in midfield. It's all falling apart for us right now.
Chance for West Ham just to
This could make up for the Arsenal game if we can hold on. It's kind of walking it off.
I'm thinking tactically, but it's almost a bit of a square up with the Wolves players. Something like been said.
How long's left?
8 minutes. But like there'll probably be a few minutes out of that, just like with 2 checks down here
It's
from them.
a tough cookie.
7 more minutes and then they can score. 89 minutes.
No. No.
It's a little gash. I'm sure we
Oh yeah, Souček's come back on, he just has to wait for like the ball to go play again.
Noble doing his best to make sure all his teammates stay switched on for the last part of this match.
Alright. Come on, please. If we score next one, I'm going to celebrate like we've won the World Cup final. Literally, I'm going to like jump out my window. We've literally had one shot, I think, max 2 in the second half. Such a bore. I don't know why. Like, we really, more than anything else, we really need to learn how to see our leads. We can start games quick now, we can't see them out.
A long 10 minutes or so from the West Ham perspective.
Yeah, there'll be at least 4 or 5 minutes out of that. Yeah, now they've been very poor today.
Semedo.
Too slow and moving.
The op's fast, he's just stupid. And Dawson's just slow but smart.
The opposite.
Coutinho.
Yeah, he's just a Vincent Sanchez 2.0. But not as bad. Dawson's actually a football brain in him. Like, he knows how to play the game, just can't, like, pay. He's not pace.
You can't play if he's too slow.
Yeah. Benrahma, good ball to Lingard. Oh, just, man, this fella running too slow. That's down to tire and all that, but still, 7 minutes left. Oh, just please, hold on.
6 more minutes.
No. I'm telling you, if we do concede, like, in general, if we concede the 89 minutes, I swear I'm blocking you. Adama, been quiet.
I'm going to break my money.
Semedo wide. Neto, ball to the box. Oh, Fred Silva. Just too much on the ball. West Ham goal kick again. Approached 84 minute here.
Yeah, he's good at this flat. On the cross, just needs a touch.
Barcelona 1-1-0.
Fixture with
No Messi in for.
My turn on the game.
Wolves
Nah.
win any of the first 11 league games against West Ham.
Hopefully you give us luck if you do.
Each other. Last century, of course. Beat West Ham in the competition until 1960.
Cody to back off Lingard.
Beating them here.
Donker. Well done for Neves. Johnson very good defensively. Holds it up well. Now just release it. Don't drive with it. Don't. Off the Wolves defender. That'll do, yeah. Right, 5.5 minutes left. Approaching the 85th minute here.
Oh, I remember.
club. They've only done it once since then. That final season, they finished third, 85, 86.
Oh, I can't watch this. I can't. It's just getting on a record. I didn't even change the score in that time, did I? Probably change it now, and I have to change it again the second we'll concede. So stupid because they never been like that threatening in the second half. Wolves, look, we lost the ball again. Like, probably big chances.
1 minute.
84, 85:05.
No, you're not going to be half.
And using it, Lingard.
I don't know how you're so far ahead. I've literally got side now.
He's done well, I think. Hold the ball until he was fouled. He doesn't want to fall off the pitch.
Am I joking? I'm 84:51.
I'm still like,
Images from the books room.
How old are you on?
I was on like 83 something. I think.
Maybe a bit slower on phone show. Alright, 4.5 minutes. Just please.
Arsenal's got moving next, and the hopefully scores it.
Oh, Nev's just scored I got yellow card here. 7 of the season. Jane, he's a feisty midfielder.
Yeah, you know, Challenger's on 11.
So he needs a bit of an aggressive man there. Okay, Creswell and Kufa line over this free kick. Please score. Come on. Need a set piece. Someone get D up. Dawson, anyone there? Come on. There's like 7 Wolves players in there and 3 West Ham attackers. Headed away by Semedo off Souček. 4 minutes left, West Ham throwing. Man, it's getting closer to 89 minutes. I'm getting scared. Only 3 minutes to like.
Man, this dog is.
I wouldn't even be that nervous. Well, I would be a bit, but like if we were just like winning 1-0 or 2-1 and it's been a close game, I think we'd be able to see it out and have mentalities of. But when we're like just had this lead, it just gets over our heads again. Like it'll hurt way more if we do concede away. And Yuri back for Saiz for Wolves. Pushing the 87 minute here. That is the one. Oh, really? Fine, Lou. The yuppie eyes. I mean, not bad for icon shots, I suppose, but yeah, not crazy. Like it's a fast meta. Pace. 88 minute nearly. Holding on. Just if we get to like 90 minutes, bring the ball to the corner. See that good nutmeg by Bowen. Lost out again. Here's Neto for Wolves, driving forward at our defence. Just straight back to Fabianchi. Cam defending by defenders. Oh no. Come on, let's let us win it. Wolves literally have nothing to play for. I hate when teams like Palace. If I was an Everton fan, I'd be raging because like Palace have nothing to play for either. It's such a waste. Like they look back in the season and say, look, those 3 points. I think I could have given them to someone else. Like they would have had them more valuable to them. Like
Palace are always one of those teams. They always take points off people.
they're greedy. Like they're just one of those teams who somehow gets points and I don't know how. They just have to. They just do nothing. They're so like their defense is so slow. Like you should. You see that today? Like the chances they conceded, like from that stupid midfield, they kept losing the ball and had no pace back there. Cahill is about to get back. I don't know. You see the chance for Charlison today? Like your man, he should have squared it. No, he squared it. Guita is very good. He made some world class saves. All right, literally like seconds away from the 89th minute. No, here we go. Book it on. Coutinho for Wolves, back for Neves. White for Semedo on the overlap. Well done by Benrahma tracking back. Cody back for Saiz. We can get the ball back here. We're watching 90th minute. Well, I think we should be able to see it out. Bring the ball to the corner. Headed by Johnson. Souček's away. Lingard to hold it up and can lead a West Ham counter. Handball by Cody. No. Okay, we'll just forget the rules and the thing then that you can't use your hands. Well, I would imagine if they did score here, not if they win this score here, we all have a look. They'll be bringing people forward as well and throwing everyone up. So hopefully we can do something. Do something.
Stoppage time to be
Nevis.
revealed very shortly.
Back for Cody. Don't be longer than 3. Max 4, but don't be longer than 3, please. Can't take any longer. Neto for Wolves. Cody back for Nevis. Dropping deep. A lot of Wolves men's up now. A wide for Adama, who looks like he's playing left wing back at this rate. Because Kufal. Second. He wants to swing into the box. Ball in. Headed away by Bowen, tracking back. We've got literally a whole team back. Noble foul, yes. West Ham free 90 minutes. Alright. Yeah, he's down Noble. He just want to use that experience, so waste a few minutes there for himself. Wolves substitution. 14 at a time. Don't be longer than 3, max 4, please. It'd be like that 1 extra minute, 1 extra thing just to make us an AIDS. 8 Nuri off, Kaijana Hoover on. Oh my god. If he comes on and does something, I swear. How long we had Nanny? 4 minutes, just that 1 extra minute, that just makes it longer. It probably is fair enough, to be fair, though. 1 possible injury will be well. Yeah, we're just over 3.5 minutes here in injury time. Come on. Bring it to the corner. Fabianski slips, he takes the goal kick. Let's now play. Suchek wins the header on. Semedo wins it back. Suchek tries to win it off. Nevis holds it back. Wolves free in their own half. Yellow card for Suchek. We take those. Just get on. Oh, it's Suchek in my team. What a waste. Never mind. You don't take those. Oh, I have so many yellow cards. 5th yellow card this season. But he isn't booked next game, is he? They would say if he was missing next game because of that. I don't know. Maybe it's 10 you get now. I don't know. Their whole team's up bar the goalkeeper and Neves. So 9 players up. What's 10 is it? Oh, fair enough. Suchek used to be 5. I remember 5. Noble don't lose the ball. 91st minute and a half. Oh, Noble loses Adama. Silva. Adama, you're not going to score from that, bud. You literally have no end product. I'm going to jinx that, but anyway. Lingard can drive the corner. Benrahma running forward. I think 2 other West Ham attackers up there. Benrahma. For Lingard. West Ham throw, yeah, nice. 92nd minute approach is nearly 2 minutes away. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, we're living on a prayer. We literally are. We're literally on that. We've got a corner in Wolves' zone half. We should be okay. We just doesn't know when to pass it to. Don't want to put too many men up though. We go to Benrahma. Johnson wins it back. Just bring it to the corner. 92.5 nearly. Off Cody. Another West Ham throw in. I get so nervous to bring it to the corner because I don't know how to bring it to the corner in Ultimate Team. I literally don't. I just panic. I just run to the corner and by the time I get there it just runs out of play. Less than a minute and a half left. If we just get through this many here with grand. Lingard, yellow card now for time wasting. There's no teams on yellow. Oh, don't lose it. And Ramak goes hold up play, brings it to the corner, Cody kicks it away. Another header by Suchek. Johnson gets out play, another Wolves throw in. Less than a minute to go here in Molyneux, still 3-2. He might have a few extra seconds here to have one last chance because Lingard, second yellow card season, alright, just hold on. Who's man the match, I wonder? I mean, that could be changed. If I'd give it to Neto, honestly, regardless, but it's probably Lingard if we win anyway. Adam up against Diop. Corner for Wolves, 30 seconds left. Goalkeeper's coming up, I think. Oh, yeah, bring the goalkeeper up actually. Like earlier, we can kick him, we can lob him. Come on. Watch now, we concede from a corner when we don't concede from corners. Watch. This will happen. We're not seeming to concede from set pieces, but when we need it most, we will. 20 seconds left. Bone could head away. Was that Suchek? Lingard drives the West Ham attack forward. Can he get to it? Bettina wins it back. Semedo, 10 seconds left here at a time. A wide for Kijana Hoover. Mulled it up. Neves long. Into hands of Fabianski. 6 seconds remaining in the second half. That should be that. It's a Time waste more. Oh, look, get yellow card if you have to. Anything you can. Now Lingard's down. He's trying to like time him.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, it's not over yet.
Two faces of West Ham. Brilliant football for half an hour.
Yeah, but like he kicked it out.
To dig in.
Oh, Lingard's down now. Oh, dear. Nah, Wolves have one last chance. He's letting them out. Don't jinx this, you knob. Don't jinx us. Here's Kijana Hoover on the left-hand side. Players are legging tired. Good tackle by Bowen. Noble. Brilliant tackle. It's all over. And the Messiah Army are on the way to the Champions League. Brilliant performance. 52 points for 30 games to the Hammers. Thank you for tuning in. And we move on to Leicester on Sunday.